Something lighter for arms. Oh, so you're relieved to get that done. That's good. Well, that's not a downer. Good. We're just gonna. So while you're getting your stuff, or once you get your stuff, go ahead and let yourself inhale up and exhale out, just letting the breath start to move. Feel yourself get really expansive and start seeing if you can stretch open from the pec to the bicep as you go. Yeah, good. And I'm starting in Pilates stance just so that I can really wake up the back of my legs. So here's me standing in Pilates stance and not. And look at how the knees sort of fall against each other. Here's me waking up the back of my legs. See how they start to lift? There's really good. There's actually a little space there. It's probably hard to see on camera. That's it, good. And then some of you who are very slender without this extra, you might always have a space here, which doesn't mean you're always doing it right. You guys need to pay attention to the shape of your knee. So if you look in your mirror or your screen, you want to see this svelteness here and feel the pull from the back of your legs. Now watch, because some of you might go really extreme and go all the way to the outside of your leg and create a bow-legged effect. So remember, whole tricep of your foot is on the ground while you wrap those muscles. I know, because we're differentiating. Good. And then take that all the way up, hold it up. Good. We're going to go right into a swan dive, just a little one. So push the hands out, lift your happy dog tail, just pause, not all the way down. Push your arms out to the corners of the room. So that's like a standing boomerang right there. Yeah. Pushing out. Good. Round your abs back away from your hands. Don't move them yet. Just pull those abs into your spine. Good. And then sweep them down and forward and up. We're going to do that again. I'll show you a side view. So a little half swan dive. Tails are up. Pushing for a breath. Arms open. Good. And then keeping those arms pushed out. Pull your abs back to your spine. Spine back to your imaginary wall. Bring it up. And then sweep it. Let's do one more. Up. Half of a swan dive. Hold it for a breath. Push those arms out. Good. That's it. And then pull your abs back, holding on to that imaginary space back here. Good. That's it. And then sweep those arms down. Nice. If you're in Pilates stance, let's open up into parallel. Find your heels. Good. And then we're just going to reach one arm straight up, side bend down the side of your body while you reach up the opposite direction. I'm going to show you something funny some of us do. We bend and we pull our shoulder up and then bend. Do you see what happened right there? Yeah. So I want you to really let it be open as you reach across. And then you'll feel more stretch over here. Good. Bring it right in through your middle and down the other side. And look. There you go. Good. You let it go. You don't need to raise that shoulder up. Okay. So on this side, I'm going to show you something else that goes funny. Can you see how my body is hanging off? So I didn't just slide down my body. I fell over. Do you see that? So pay attention. We're going to do the same thing other side. Watch shoulders and watch where your torso is. Yes, that's it. So I'm not falling over here, right? I'm reaching down and lifting the other side up. That's it. Good. And last one on this side. Reach down and lift the other side up. Let that shoulder go down. Stay in line, which might mean you have to bring your ribs back over a little. That's it. Good. Just keeping that awareness. Nice. All right. And then bring that back in. I gotta just fix this camera here. I don't know why this does this. Okay. Okay. Very good. Take your feet wide. We're going to give ourselves a hug. Pull your abs back into your spine. So think like Martha Graham. Good. Open up, engage the shoulder blades. Other arm on top. Your spine. Open up, engage the shoulder blades. Good. Do that 2 more times. It's cold. It's still cold. I told you. He scratches at that door. Open it. I can see the sun. And then he goes out there and he's like, oh. Good. All right, and then we'll pull those elbows in. Little double door, just reaching out. Just want to wake up the shoulders this morning. That's it, good. So I'm going to show you side view. Some of us go like this. Do you see how I'm pushing my chest up and shrugging my shoulders at the same time? Some of us do this. We push the chest out. Now look at my hands. They're barely changing position in space, right? If you see the balls behind my hands or the plant, I want you to make sure you're holding your torso so that you really are moving the right body part up here. Yes, good awareness. That's it. Bring those ribs in. Lift the spine. Good. Good. And one more. Fantastic. Good. We're going to step back with your left foot. Just a little lunge, just easy, not super deep. Just feeling your toes. Find first and second toe. And then come back up. And other side. First and second toe, not super deep. Just feeling where you are and how you're supporting yourself, yeah? So foot minders, I think everyone today is a foot mover, but if you're a foot minder, you won't have that heel raised. You'll raise it as far as your foot will allow. If it won't allow anything, it's flat on the floor, but the knees open. So for you, it becomes more important that you get this like open fourth position, they call it fourth plie. Yeah? Good. All right. Good. One more. We're going to stay down on the next one. I'm going to show you a side view. Good. I want you to find your front heel, dig it into the ground so much that maybe you lift your toes off the ground. Good. Put it back down. Dig the heel down, maybe so much that you lift your toes. That's it. Good. That's it. Now check in with back toes. Are they flat? I'm a clawer, right? So I got to make sure mine are actually flat. Good. One more. Lift, dig, good, and then put it back down. Good, and let's just go simply the other way. So front heel digs into the ground, lift the toes up. If you can, you could even lift the balls of the foot up. Good, and down. That's it. Check in with back toes. There you go. Good, and lift. That's it. So yeah, and so some of you are going to feel quad. Question is, what does it mean if you feel it here? That's medial, usually that's medial quad right here when we lift that toe, turning on, plus some adductor as well. All right, good, back to center. Nice deep plie. So now that place that some of you just felt right here might be turning on a little bit. Squeeze the back of your heels to include your glutes. Good. And just two more. We're warming up the hips. Good. And last one. Yeah. And all the way up. Good. Okay. Let's find a heavy weight. Something for your legs. Something for your legs. So again, don't be afraid to challenge yourself. You can start with something heavier than you think and maybe do 1 rep, maybe do 4 reps. If you get to 4 reps, fabulous. And then go down to something lighter. So what do we got there? So I'm going to walk my walk, talk my walk, walk my talk. All right. So take your left foot back in a kickstand. So it's not a big lunge. It's just right behind the other foot. Good. And then we're going to sit back in a squat. Good. Pull your glutes together and stand up. That's it. Get yourself all in a line once you're up. Good. And then sit back. Good. Pull your glutes together. Good. That's it. That's it. You guys, your squat form looks really good, this group. So again, moving your tail back instead of thinking of just getting lower, right? We're gonna send it back. That's it. And then Margie, make your foot smaller. It's only a kickstand, it's not a lunge. So most of the work is on that one front leg. Yes? That first front leg. Because the idea is that maybe you're training for a one-legged squat, a pistol squat, right? Or going upstairs or coming downstairs. That's on one leg. Good. Yeah, keep your eyes up, keep your chest up. Right? You're moving your booty back, not dropping your chest down. Better, Deshelle. Yeah, better. Good. That's it. How many have we done? Okay, good. So then we'll put the weights down carefully, carefully. If they're heavy, right, give your wrists a break. And so again, remember, start with what challenged you the most. If you get one rep, fantastic. If you get more, super. And then just reach for your next lighter weights. Yeah? Okay. So before we do the other side, we're going to give our spine a little bit of a break. And to do that, we're going to take a nice wide stance. And then easy peasy come down, reach up. Good, now lift this ball of your foot. So we're going to turn on obliques. Good, put it back down, come up. And other side. Get a little deeper, lift this lift this heel up. Did I say ball? There you go, good. And then back to center. Another side, heel raise, good. Now again, foot minders, you might not be able to raise your heel very high. So for you, you're gonna think of a short foot, pulling the forefoot to the heel as you bend over. That's it, good. All right, and last one. Good, hands come to the thigh bones. Give yourself a nice cat back, tucking that tail under, good. And then release, and one more time, tuck under. Release, good, and then tuck under and keep on rounding all the way up. Ready to pick up the weights? Other side. Yes. You okay? Are your wrists tired today, Deshelle? We need to get you a weighted vest so that your wrists don't have to hold. Your hands have been cramping. Okay. Okay. All right. So again, that's most of the time. So the question is about cramping, and Kay's noticing cramping in her hands. Cramping is often a sign of muscles that are too short, too long, or a little too weak for what they're being asked to do. So yeah, that's so keep doing it. Yep, keep doing it. Make sure you do take advantage of this moment of lengthening them back out before you pick them back up. All right, so which foot we have now? Now you've got your right foot back in just a kickstand, right? It's not a lunge. There's very little weight on the back foot, very little weight. And then we're just squatting. Yeah, that's it. Tails back. Good. That's it. Find your glutes. Preload those glutes on the way up, right? So at the very bottom here, squeeze them and then push your way up. Good. Margie, I want you to get some weight on that front leg. I know. What is going on there, lady? So do you have an issue with that right foot? Your back foot? So raise your back foot. Imagine lifting it off the ground. That's it. So all your weight has to be on that front foot. That's it. Good. That's right. Good. Squeeze those glutes. Good. You got it. Yes. Check your grip, gang. Check your grip. If you need to put your weights down and reassert your grip, do that. Good. That's it. Okay, who's counting for me? Thank you. Good. All right. So we can put those weights down. Again, give your fingers a little love. And if it's wrists, I would say do some of this. So down, up, up. Yeah. There you go. How's that feel? Good, good. Yeah. I don't know. Anybody starting to get little calluses from lifting heavier weights than they used to? Badge of honor. All right. So then we're going to pick up something that's medium heavy. It could be that last weight you just had. This is really going to be about your obliques and your grip while your legs are holding steady. They're not going to be moving. Yes? And you only need one. So I'm going to pick something a little lighter than what I just had. Coming out to second position. Hand behind the head. So you already warmed up this move as your interlude between the sides. Yeah? We're going to side bend. Good. And then stand all the way up. And side bend. Good. And then stand all the way up. Good. Now we're going to do it as a ladder. So the next one, we're going to do 2 side bends. Side bend, control slowly. Side bend, control slowly, stand up. Good. We're going to add 3 bends now. Side bend, control to center. Side bend, control to center. One more. And then all the way up. Good. Now we do 4. So down, side bend, slow to center. Good. Side bend. Get a little lower through those legs. Shh. Good. That's it. Side bend. Control. Good. Good. And then all the way up. Can we do one more? 5. So here we go down. Side bend. Control up. If you can get your weight behind your leg, can you see my weight against my pants? Get it behind your leg so that you can feel it going up and down. Because some of you are just moving your head and you see how my weight barely moves? Here I want you to make your obliques have to control it on the way back. Now stay down there, Margie. Stay down there. Take a wider step and stay down there. Yeah, you don't get to go up and down with your legs. It's your obliques. There you go. Yes, good. Okay. And then we can put that down. Hinge. Good. Reach across. Reach up. Doesn't matter if you touch the floor. I want your spine straight. Good. Both bends down. Other side. Reach across, reach up. Pull that high shoulder out of your way. Pull it back out of your vision. Good. And then back to center. Bend both knees. Grab your weight with your other hand. Shift your weight back. Wrap your glutes. Pull your abs up. Good. Take it to the outside. Good. Drop yourself down. Challenge yourself to get a little deeper. Hands behind your head. And we just do 1. Good. Stand all the way up. Good. Now we do 2. Slow on the way back, right? We're resisting the pull of this weight that wants to keep on pulling us over. So we go slow, yes? And then we're back up. Now we have 3. So down. Slow. Good, that's it. Keep your hips down here. Don't let them bob up and down. That's it. Nice job, gang. Good. Now we've got 4. Good. Keep this thigh open as you bend. Keep it open. Is it pushing back? Good. Good. All the way up. Now we have 5. Now we have 5. Side bend, kids. Get low. Slow. Good. Good. Are you on the outside of your feet? Good. There you go. Shh. And last one, this is 5, right? Nice. All right, and all the way up. Good. How are we doing? Good. Okay, put that nice heavy weight up to the side. Good. Does the hand need a little break? The one that was holding? Go and push it open. Especially these calluses, we don't want them to scar and pull you closed. You want to make sure you open nice and wide. Stretch that skin and that fascia. Yeah? Again, if your rinse needed, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, and then also squeeze in and out, right? Depending on what you might need. Both those things good for, but Nara, see if you can do that with your elbow staying still. So not letting your shoulder do your wrist, just let your wrist do your wrist. Yeah, better. That's it, good. Feel good? Okay, so optional hand weights, right? So if you'd like a lighter weight, something that your arms and shoulders can manage, grab a pair of those. Otherwise, it's up to you whether you feel like using them at all. Oh boy, how do we feel? How do we feel today? We're going to be rolling down to the mat. Yes, so you can use your weights if you'd like. Remember, if you're using weights for a Jefferson curl roll down, you want to make sure you start small, pulling those abs up your spine. Don't even go all the way down. See if you can really feel yourself keeping your spine along the wall. And remember, your spine, especially when we're talking about core terms, we want to make sure we're aware of it all the way up to underneath your rib cage. I mean, underneath your shoulder blades, right? So instead of letting that tilt forward, you're going to keep pushing it back. Yeah, that's it. Good. And then you can start rolling further down, but you're keeping those abs lifted. So I want you to take this slowly and carefully, especially if you're adding weights. Doesn't matter how heavy. I want you to have that awareness of supporting your spine. That's it. Good. Keep pulling those abs up, 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 up. Pubic bone, belly button, rib. Right? Publar, publar, publar. Good. Yeah. And then once you get down, we'll have some renegade rows. So when you do these, right? We talk about this all every time. You can be on your knees, you can be on furniture. You do not have to be on your hands. But wherever you are supporting yourself, you are pushing that ground away, right? Could be on forearms. The whole forearm will be pushing your ground away. So I want you to repeat 2 sets of 4 on each side. You'll do 4 and then switch, because I want you to have time to feel how much you're sinking. You're not going to sink, you're going to push it away, right? And Margie, you're going to use your left glute, push it to your midline. So when you lift that arm, push that glute over to your center. So no tipping over. That's it, girl. That's the way. Good. And then Nara, you're going to think about just a little lift right through these low ribs so that it's not dumping into the small of your back. Good, and I'm going to join you. Yeah, good. Yep, 4 switch, 4 switch. That's right. How are we doing? Let me know if you need a different version for your body. when you do this on the replay, see how slowly you can put that weight down. I see a couple of like, vroom, vroom. See if you can lift it, squeeze, and slowly put it down. Just try that on the replay. Yeah? Okay, very good. So, weights get to just wait. And then we'll have a seat. Good. And then hands on shins, round gently back, scooping the belly in. Good, pull yourself up. Good, and round gently back. And pull yourself up. Next one, pause in the round back. Good, lift those arms. Exhale, lift one leg up, come up and rotate, keeping this sits bone down. Good, come back. Good, other side. Come up and rotate. Good, there you go. Good, I'm just gonna try to fix the lighting again. Where's that slice coming from? That's better. Okay, better. Good. Yeah, coming up, good. And last one. Good, all right, extend those legs forward, come all the way up, round forward. Good, and then stack your spine up. Okay, optional hand weight. Other way, fingertips are pushing together, yeah? Right over to your chest, but hand weight's optional. Holding that weight at your chest, push those heels down, rounding back. Good. Come up, this time lifting your legs straight. Lift as high as you can, coming all the way up onto the front of your sits bones. Won't be super high. Come down, put the leg down. Good, other side. Lift that leg up. Keep your sits bones down. Good. So the side that you tend to tuck under more will generally be the side that won't lift as high or is harder to get up. It'll feel like it's already partway there. Did I say that backwards? That's it. Good. Give me that rotation. Give me that rotation. Rotate. There you go. That's a girl. Good. All right. Good. Hold your weight into your chest. Round over it nice and easy. Stack up your spine. Okay. Both heels pressing down. Again, if you don't have a weight, push those fingertips together, yeah? Neutral hinge, rotate, push your hands away from you, bring them back to your chest, rotate the other side, push your hands away. As they push away, reassert your sits bones. Yes? So we're not going to tip to one side. We're just rotating the spine, supporting it with length. Yes? Good. Good. We got one more each side. Good. Bring it into your chest, round over it. Good. And then let it rest on the ground while you reach forward. And then pull the small of your back forward, right where your hip bones are. We're trying to rock your pelvis, not push your spine, yeah? That's it, good. Nice. All right, so I'm putting my weight to my side a little bit. Rolling down, no weights, no weights. Push your heels down, unless you want them for help, yeah? This one is just about feeling yourself smooth out your spine. Inhale and exhale, push your heels down. Pull those abs back. All the way up. Stack up your spine. Exhale, pull it back. That's it, good. Big inhale. Yeah, nice control to shell. Good. Up. Scoop it back. Good, Martia. Good. Pull those abs back, right? So it shouldn't be this. It should be this. Pushing my belly into my legs versus pulling my belly away from my legs. Yes. Good. Nice. Good. And I think we've got one more, yes? In this moment, pull your abs back while your arms pull you forward. Good. All right, so the next one, we'll just take those legs together before we roll down. Take a breath, exhale, lift one up, then the other one. Make sure there's no weights behind your head. Right, so if you've got them near the top of your head, push them a little further away. Watch out for that one on your left, Margie. It's kind of close, because we're going to rock back, pushing the hands down. Right into rollover. Good. Inhale, exhale, rock up. Woo. See if you can end in your teaser. Yep, good. Inhale, exhale, rock back, pushing those arms down. Good. Inhale, exhale, rock up. End in your teaser. Yes. So purposely making it so we have to recover and balance. Push those arms back, even the top of the arm. That's it. Good. Good. Can we do two more? Yeah. Push. Catch. Good. And last one. Push. And catch. Nice. All right. Reach for your right leg. Let your left one come down. Round yourself all the way down. Give that leg a pull. Flex the foot. Push your heel to the sky. Good. And then let your arms rest at your sides. Pushing the heel to the sky, you're going to inhale down, exhale up. So it's our leg circles, but really about finding length through the back of the leg. You might notice that doing that makes the front of your quads turn on a little more. Yay! Good. Now if you're like, oh, but Mona, I thought you always want us to make sure we have glutes on. Yes! So the leg that's on the ground is going to push that heel down. So you make sure you've got that glute going. Let's reverse direction. So top leg is getting a little extra quad. Bottom leg is still maintaining that connection to the ham and the glute. Good. That's it. Nice. All right, reach for that leg, give it a little pull. Bend the knee, pull it again. Keep reaching through the leg on the ground. Make it longer through the front of the hip. Good, and then press that leg out. Good, inhale, exhale, sweep that other leg up. Second side, flex the foot, reach through the heel, starting across your center to the outside. That's it. Good. Leg on the ground, pushing through the heel, pushing through the thigh toward the ground. Good, and then let's reverse. Reaching. That's it, reaching. Good, keep going. Just trying to figure out how to make things better here. Any better? Maybe. Good, yeah. And then last one, grab onto that leg. Push up through your heel. Good. And then pull in, bending the knee, still reaching down through the leg on the ground, pressing that heel to the ground. Yeah, some of you, if you really press that heel on the ground, you'll feel that front of the hip start to stretch open. Some of you who tend to get a tight psoas will also feel a little reset back in the back. So I hope that's you getting something good. Okay, so we are gonna optional hand weight single leg stretch. So I'm gonna do an optional hand weight. Legs come up. We're up into our bow. Extend one leg out. Now if you're holding a weight, remember you're gonna hug with your wrists to pull your leg in. So I don't want you to rest the weight on your leg. You're pulling with the wrist against the leg. I feel like you guys can't see very well today. What is going on? Good. All right, so here we go. Exhale, shh. Big inhale into your back. Exhale, shh. Big inhale into your back. Exhale. Good. I know, don't knock it on your shins. I don't want you to bruise. Good. Last one. Good. And then pull it in. You can let your weight rest for a second. So double leg stretch. Optional weight. I'm going to show you with the weight and without, because they're both going to look different. If your weight is medium to heavy, you're going to keep your hands on it with 2 hands. Just reach it over your head and pull it right back in. Use your wrists to pull you up a little higher, and then do it again. Right? If your weight is light to medium, and mine is not, so I'm going to grab one that's lighter. If it's light to medium, you're going to do it a little differently. You're going to open up overhead, circle slowly underneath, change hands. Yeah. Straight up overhead, circle back underneath. Yeah. So especially my shoulder friends, I want you to make sure that when you're taking it open, it's straight up and then around with care. Straight up, around with care. And then of course, if you have no weights, then you get to do the big circles, right? So you up straight over your head, reach it in, pull a little higher. Up straight over your head, reach it in, pull in a little higher. Yes? Yes. Nice control. That's it, nice control. Good. Good. And then Margie, I'm not sure what you're doing. So you've got one weight. When your legs go out, lift that weight towards your head. There you go. Bring it back in. Feel the difference? Now you're getting that nice load, letting the abdominals rest up against your spine. Good. And one more. Beautiful. Good. Bring it in for a little break. Put your weight down. Good. Before you go on, we're going to do just an easy peasy scarecrow. So arms come up overhead. Good. Pull the elbows out to 90 degrees at either side of you. If you can keep pulling them in as long as you keep your hands down. You're going to notice that my back arches a little bit. See if you're like me, you can just stay connected to the low ribs right here. And then reach it back up. And again, exhale, elbows in. Elbows at 90. Slide it a little more. Notice where your back arches. Bring your ribs in a little. Good. And then back up. Good. We're going to do 3 more. 90 degrees. Pull a little bit more. Ribs down. Good. My shoulder friends, if you're doing this one on the replay, I know this is almost the last one. There's a couple things you could do depending on your shoulder issue. Holding a dowel, a short dowel right here between your hands, right in front of your face, can be super helpful in managing the shoulder. Just watch your elbow. You don't want it to hang down with that one side. See if you can let it lift. The other one is putting a loop band over your hands and pulling that loop band apart. Okay, you guys, if you want a weight for your crisscross, you can grab it here. Arms up to the sky. Exhale up into your bow and pull those legs into tabletop. Good. All right. Extend one leg out. Rotate to the side. Lower your weight a little bit with one hand. Exhale, push it up into the other one and come to the other side. Lower your weight a little bit. Push it up. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Big inhale as you come to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. All the way over. I think I just told you the wrong breath. Inhale as you lower. Exhale all the way to the other side. Exhale all the way. Inhale. That's it. Good. Let yourself rotate. Good. That's it. Push it up. Good. And last one each way. Good. Yes. And then bring that in. Set that weight down. Pull your knees into your chest. I hope we're starting to feel our obliques, or we might be distracted by our arms. Maybe we'll feel our obliques tomorrow. That would be good. So, legs to the sky, corkscrew. We're inhaling down to one side, exhaling as we come up to the other, bringing it back to center. The hips are tipping if you are a spine mover, yes? So we tip to the side, circle, find center on both sides of your hip, then tip to the other side. I hear you, what's going on out there? And then of course, if you're feeling like you want to add the lift, you can. So you'll start down, press into those arms and push your way up. Your weight should be on just one side of your body. Come down that side and circle through and push. Now your weight's on the other side of your body. Yeah. Good. You can do it. Is the curtain in your way? There you go. Yeah, you guys. Good job. So finish out your side. Extend yourself nice and long. And then we're going to use one foot to just roll us over to our bellies so that we can do a little swan. I'm just going to adjust myself a little bit. Whoops. So I can still see you. Because you know I'd like to see you. All right. So today, legs pointing to the corners of your mat, right? Point them in the corners and then pull your kneecaps up. So quads are on, glutes are on. So I'm not resting on my knees. I've actually lifted the kneecaps up my leg. Yes? I don't know if you can see that. Resting, not resting. Resting, not resting. Yeah? Okay. So nice inhale as you start the lift. Exhale. Hold it. So my feet are still on the ground. It's the rest of the leg that is super active. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. Nice and easy. Just a little baby swan. One more. Active leg, active leg. Notice when it starts to give up being active. When do your knees start to push back down? Good. Good. Next one, go ahead and press it to your bigger swan. Keeping that pubic bone down. Good. All the way down. As much as you can do it. Yes. Try to keep your knees pulled up. We're trying to pull the kneecaps up the leg so you get activation front and back of the leg. That's it. Good. And one more lift. Good. All right. And then all the way back down. Okay. So we're going to take the arms and reach forward now out to the corners of your mat. So you're making a big X on the floor. Now I want you to pull yourself in. Good. Legs still active. Come down, lift those legs up. Good. Lift your torso. Toes touch down, but knees, caps stay up. Good. Torso lowers. Legs lift up. Good. That's it. So it's a slow motion, wide swan dive. Reach. Good. And up. Good. And then reach. So when we're coming down, can you lift those arms up and reach off the mat when the torso lowers? Yes. Good. I know. One more. Good. And then rest. So your hamstrings and glutes and quads should be tired because you never stopped pulling those kneecaps up your thigh bone the whole time. Yeah? I know, it was a one long isometric hold for those guys. So we'll move through them and get the blood flowing, yes? Come up onto your forearms. Good. Collarbones open. Push those fists down. Lift both thighs off the mat. Good. And then it's just single leg kick. We contract, contract, and kick it out. Yeah. Contract, contract, kick it out. Good. So, okay. Remember all the important elements of single leg kick. The first one being lift up your spine and push down your fists. That's a combo motion right there. Push the fists, helps lift the spine. Come on, push those fists. There we go. Then the second being, see if you can get those thighs off the ground while maintaining the integrity of your fists and spine. That's it. Oh, come on, thigh, come on, thigh. Come on, thigh bones, get them off the ground. I see knees down and pointing out and like, there we go, good. Good, last one. Finishing it out. Good. That should feel kind of exhausting when we do that one right. It's so much. All right, we're gonna let ourselves lift up into, what's that called? Holy Mal, where's the word? Down stretch, down stretch. So we get to lift up off of our pelvis, knees are on the ground, toes are gonna tuck under, and we're squeezing the glutes and pushing the hips forward. So make sure it's the glute squeezing. And Nara, I want you to pull your belly button up as you push forward. That's it, good, good, nice. All right, sit back, take a child's pose. And we're gonna do that again. So coming forward, collarbones wide. Squeeze your glutes as you push your hips forward. Make sure that your brain knows where your glutes are. Sometimes I ask for glutes and I get just the low back, right? So if that's you, think low glutes. So you get these guys to press. And then everybody add in those ribs. Yes? Good, very good. Very nice. And then go ahead and sit back. All right, so we're gonna have a nice little plank combo. You ready? Yes, you are ready. So I'm first gonna show you the full meal deal. I'm gonna start with feet together in a plank, right? Glutes on. We just practiced feeling those glutes being on, right? We're gonna come to the side. Feet are stacked, one on top of the other. Good. We're gonna take the arm up. Push underneath, hips will raise a little bit. Come back into your neutral plank. Good, and then back to your side. Right, same thing the other way. Stack the feet, that's your goal. So twist, we're working toward twist 2, pulling the hips up as we push the ground away, lowering the hips. You can think of it as twist 1.5. Yes? All right, options. So instead of stacked feet, you can do staggered feet, right? Staggered feet. Instead of on the floor, it could be on something higher. Could be at the wall, furniture. Could be on knees, right? Instead, we're gonna do 4 each way. 4 each way, 4 sets. Back and forth. So back and forth. So you should be looking each way 4 times. That's it. And that's a great question. I love that question. So Nara's noticing that after a few, she gets farther and farther and farther apart, right? She gets in this position instead of this one. A couple weeks ago, we talked a lot about making sure you land with your hand back under your shoulder, because especially women, we have to work on our upper body strength. We tend to jam a joint instead of use the muscle. That's a great, fabulous question. I'm glad you noticed. That's it. Yeah, so okay, your goal is to get that top foot stacked on top of that bottom one. It's gonna make your hip have to work harder, holding you up. The top toe doesn't get to touch the ground at all. That's our goal. Yeah, so for the side, if you have a shoulder that will not hold you up, right? Could you do this? So pretending this is my bad shoulder, I'm going to see if I can just open up and pull back with the good shoulder. Yeah. Okay. How are we? Good. Okay. Wrists okay? Do they need a little love? They can claw, right? Claw under and up and in and back. And circles, yeah. So when they move, check how much your elbows are pretending to be your wrists. Because what does that do for you, right? Who's moving? This little joint. So let your elbows stay still and see, yeah, then you'll get more stretch out of, yeah, feel that? Good, good, good job. Okay, I love your determination. The rest of us are like, oh, we'll just take the stretch. Okay, it's like, I will master this. I love it. Okay, so where are we now? We have to do a little bit of standing arms, yes? So before we get up there, let's do a quick body balance. So we'll take one leg out, one leg in. What did I just say? That didn't make any sense. One leg out and the opposite arm out. I love how you guys just went with it. You're all like, yeah, I know what you mean, Mona. Good. That's it. If you want to add the diagonals, of course you can. You can take an out and an in. And if that's you, you're going to keep your collarbone space open as that arm goes out and in. Yep. And then we'll switch sides. So I'm going to choose the diagonals because I'd like a little bit more from the back of my shoulder to turn on, a little bit more glute. Yeah, that's it. Good. And if you're adding those diagonals, try for about 4. Otherwise, you can just hold the long breath. Yeah. And I'm going to get 2 sets on each side. That's it. Good. So here's another place. Watch your hands. Right? The heel of your hand lines up with the front of your armpit. That's it. Lift that leg a little more to shell, but drop the hip. So the hip, yeah, drop that hip. And there you go. There you go. Now look at your glutes. Awesome. Good. Okay. Then when you're ready, you can let yourself lift up and we'll walk those hands in and round up the spine. Good. So as promised, a little bit of Pilates standing arms. I would pick something a little bit on the light side. And you're always welcome to trade. So I can't find my other lightweight, so I guess it's going to be heavier. I'll have to look harder. All right. So weights in both hands. Here's me not ready. Here's me also not ready. And here's me also not ready, right? All the funny ways that we stand. So driving into the feet, lifting through the back of your spine. Good. All right, so bicep curl. Squeeze at the top, collarbones open, slowly lower those arms. And again, squeeze at the top. Beautiful. Good. That's it, lift it in. Good. Squeeze at the top. Good. There you go. Good. And one more. Now we're going to look for our ski slope line. So I'm stepping my right foot back, taking a bigger lunge step, and there should be a straight line from the back of my heel back here to my hip. Good. Now we're going to pull both weights up to the waist. Slowly lower them down. That's it. Slow lower. Good. Squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the shoulders in. Good. That's it. We're not falling over, right? We've made a ski hump, not a ski jump. There we go. Nice ski slope. Good. And just one more. Good. Now here you're going to hold the next one in. Feel the line of your hip. Keep it the same. Don't let your hip tuck. All you're doing is stepping forward. Remember all that single leg work you did earlier? Good. Step back with the other foot. Find your ski slope line. It should be pretty much the same. And then you keep on going. Row it in. Yes. Dig down that front heel a little bit for me. That's it. Good. Pull the shoulders back. That's right. Good. And one more. Watch out. Luna Bell's underneath you now. I know. Hold on to those weights. Good. All right. Same thing. Know your spine line from your head to your hip. Step in. Did your line stay the same? Beautiful. Round up your spine from there. Good. Bicep curl up to your shoulders. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Push those arms up overhead. Good. Now dropping both hands behind your head and shave the head. So I'm in parallel. If you wanted to finish classical style, you could come back to Pilates stance, especially if you're getting tired. Pilates stance, wrapping your hips will help give you a little more support if you need it. Otherwise, try the same feeling, wrapping those heels, wrapping those hips. That's it. Good. That's it. Nice. Can we do two more? Nice. And last one. Good. Bring those weights to your shoulders, nice and easy. Unfurl them all the way down. Good. Bend your knees so you can set them safely down. Good. Round your spine all the way back up. Take your left foot behind you. Reach up high. Reach for that opposite hip and push your hip away. So I'm pushing into this hand and then hanging off of it. Can you see that? Hugging that hip. So it's counterbalancing me. That's it. Good. And then all the way up. Good. Other side. Stepping back. Reach up. Reach across. So you're grabbing onto your bone, right? And then pushing your hip into your hand. And then counterbalancing. So you've got a beautiful big spiral going on. There you go. Reach out of it. Nice. Good. All right. And then all the way back up. Good. Easy peasy spine twist. Up. Open. Start to your right. And again, if you're getting tired and you feel like you're schlumping, find your Pilates stance. Wrap the back of your legs together. Reassert it. And then if you can, keep the feeling as you open back up. Good. Yes. Last one. Good. And then pull those elbows in just like we did at the beginning. Reach back out. Good. Pull them in. Ribs in. Reach back out. Two more. Pull them in. And reach. And last one in. Good. Let them fall down as you drop your head. Round it forward. Across. Good. And then it comes forward again. Still strong through your legs. Yes, kneecaps up, glutes wrapped. Good. And last time. Let it float all the way up. Close your eyes, big inhale. Exhale. Rewind a little bit. What did you enjoy feeling yourself work at? Yeah, think about what challenge felt good to try. Yeah, good. And last breath. Nice. Very good, you lovely people. Thank you. Yeah, love it. You are welcome. You're so welcome.